I can still remember the exact moment my world fell apart. Her voice was cold, confident, almost emotionless. "Stop acting stupid. We're not getting divorced. It was just one night." One night? That was all it took to erase 10 years of loyalty. In that instant, I made a silent promise to myself. I wouldn't yell, I wouldn't beg, and I wouldn't chase her. I would disappear, and when I came back, she wouldn't recognize the man she had betrayed. My name is Daniel Hayes. I'm 34 years old, a self-made architect who built his life from the ground up. And Emily, my wife, was my entire world, or at least that's what I believed. She was beautiful, charming, and had a way of making every room focus on her. But behind that flawless smile was something I kept refusing to see: her constant need for attention and her endless craving for validation. The night I discovered the truth wasn't dramatic. There were no lipstick stains, no secret phone calls, no suspicious excuses. It happened because of one simple mistake. Her phone buzzed while she was in the shower. I wasn't trying to invade her privacy, or at least that's what I kept telling myself. But the moment I saw the name Ryan Cole, my business rival, and read the message, my blood ran cold. Last night was worth every risk. I didn't confront her right away. Instead, I stayed quiet. I watched, I waited, and I let the truth settle deep inside me. When she finally walked out of the bathroom wrapped in a towel, acting as though everything was perfectly normal, I asked only one question: was it worth it? She froze for a second, then casually rolled her eyes. "Stop acting stupid. We're not getting divorced," she said as she brushed past me like I didn't matter. "It was just one night. That's all I needed." Those words didn't simply break my heart. They woke up something inside me, something calm, patient, and dangerous. The very next morning, I was gone. No phone calls, no text messages. I left the house, the city, and even my identity behind. For 6 months, I rebuilt myself, not emotionally, but strategically. I quietly liquidated hidden investments, launched a competing architecture firm overseas, and slowly began purchasing shares in Ryan's struggling company. Ryan believed he had already won. He had taken my wife, my trust, and what he thought was my place. What he never realized was that his own foundation was already collapsing, and I was preparing to remove the final support holding it together. Meanwhile, Emily kept trying to reach me. At first, she was angry, then she became confused. Eventually, desperation replaced both. But I never answered a single message. 6 months later, I came back, not as the broken husband she had dismissed, but as the man who now controlled everything she valued. The day I walked into Ryan's company boardroom, the expression on his face said everything. He turned pale, sweat formed across his forehead, confusion filled his eyes. "I think you're sitting in my chair," I said calmly. Overnight, I had secured majority ownership of the company. His empire was finished. His reputation was ruined. Emily arrived at my office later that same day. Her eyes were swollen from crying, and every trace of confidence she once carried had disappeared. "Daniel, I made a mistake," she whispered. "Please, we can fix this." I leaned back in my chair and looked at her, not with love anymore, but with complete clarity. "You said it was just one night," I answered quietly. "So this is just one decision." Tears streamed down her face. "I never thought you'd actually leave." I looked at her without hesitation. "That was your first mistake," I said. Your second was believing I'd ever come back as the same man." Then I handed her an envelope. Inside were the divorce papers, but that wasn't the real revenge. The real revenge had already happened. The house, the bank accounts, every valuable asset had already been legally transferred and fully protected. By the time she realized it, there was nothing left to fight for. She walked away with nothing except regret. Ryan filed for bankruptcy only a few weeks later. As for me, I never celebrated. I didn't feel happiness or satisfaction. I only felt peace. Because sometimes the greatest revenge isn't loud or emotional. It's quiet, carefully planned, and absolutely final. And the man she once mocked as stupid became the one who ended everything with a single move.